Over the past week, I've been reading The Art of War, and there are so many lessons that apply to trading. And in this video, I'm going to cover through the 8 particularly strong points that I found myself to be relevant. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We're on a mission to reach 1,000 subscribers. Let's jump into the video. Number 1 is, if you know yourself and your enemy, you don't need to fear 100 battles. And this is very critical, because the first step in forex trading is actually understanding technical analysis. That is, let's assume the market is the enemy. If you understand the technical side of the market, then the rest is on you to understand yourself, because consistency comes only from being a consistent person. That comes from you. The market will not give you consistency. You must become a consistent person. That is why, if you understand the market, the technical part, the one that you are looking at, then you need to understand who you are. You need to understand yourself, your capabilities, your beliefs. Then from there, you combine those things and you'll be able to make it, whether it's in life or in the markets. Number 2 is, speed is everything if victory can be attained. So this is crucial when it comes to when you're waiting for your setups. Now, I don't know if you've gone through this, but I have gone through times when I see a setup has formed, a very good setup has formed, but I delay. I start doubting. I start asking myself, is this really the setup that I want? And then the move leaves me, the ship leaves. So speed is everything when your setup has already presented itself. If you start thinking about the possibilities, because each trade has a random outcome, so your best case scenario is take that trade instantly. Don't delay, because it's pointless. 3 is, your job is to win and the enemy provides you with the opportunity. Think about it. Your job is to win. In the market, when you're coming to the screen every day, your job is to end the day green. Now, the market will give you the opportunity. It is now you to wait for that opportunity. It's just the patience, waiting for your setup, waiting for the opportunity to smash it. Number 4 is, stay defensive and wait for the opportunity to present. And once the opportunity presents itself, strike like lightning. Think about that. That is the biggest challenge I used to have when I was seeing no consistency, when I used to trade every single setup that would present itself. I never waited for the right setup. Well, mostly because I didn't know what the right setup looked like. I was just winging it up until I found something that worked for me. But now I do wait for the setup, and once the setup presents itself, I am as quick as lightning to execute, and then you leave the rest to the markets. Number 5 is, a clever fighter excels at winning by minimizing mistakes. This is not only in your trading career, but in your life in general. Think about this. Maybe you are overweight. You are not checking your finances. You are maybe living way above your means. You are not taking care of yourself. You are not following your rules in the market. You are making all these mistakes along the way that ultimately compound, and that is where you start losing in life. But being a winner, being a successful winner, well, I like calling myself, I am a consistent winner. That means every single moment that I get the opportunity to win, I win. That is if it's in terms of my mindset, if it's in terms of my trading, in terms of my relationships, it doesn't matter. As long as I see an opportunity to win, I win by minimizing the mistakes. Living a life where you minimize your regrets. You are like, today I only have 2 regrets. That is better because yesterday I had 5 regrets. So that is an improvement. That is a win. Number 6 is, before going to war, get rid of internal wars. So this is all mental. Think about a nation which wants to go to war and yet they are in war inside the state. It can't work. It's the same as your mind. If your mind is constantly at war, if you have all these contradicting beliefs, so you want to make money but you think people who make money are evil. Become a consistent trader but you are not consistent in other areas of your life. All these are just internal conflicts that need to be resolved. The point is to align as many things as possible. Do as many things right as possible. That is by fixing your mind. If you fix your mind, everything else starts to fall. Number 7 is, caring about what people think when you fail will ultimately lead to disaster. This is especially one thing that I have struggled with for a long time. Caring what people think about you. What are they going to say when I do this? When I have that losing trade? Guys, this is the reality. The less you care, the more they care. The more you care, the less they care. And really, you only live once. So for me, that is my philosophy now. I have one life, so I'm going to live it as best as possible, listening to myself, listening to the voice that is inside me, because I already know where I want to go. I am looking for advice from my future self. And lastly, a clever combatant is the one who imposes his will on the enemy and never lets the enemy impose his will on him. Think about that for a second. If you let the market dictate the way your life is going to be, you will never be happy. You will always be in this roller coaster, because remember, the market is random. You just have an edge, a probabilistic edge. So if you let the trades define how you feel, so today you have a losing trade, tomorrow you have a winning trade. That means today, because it's a loser, you are sad, angry. Tomorrow you are happy, elated. You see, the market is imposing its will on you. But if you are cool, calm, collected, and grounded, you know that trading is just a part of your life. Then you can impose your will into the market by applying your edge. If you don't see your edge, you don't let the market sway you into doing anything. These are the 8 lessons that I have learned from The Art of War by Shunzutsu. I'll post the name somewhere around here, so go check it out. It's a great book. If you got value from today's video, subscribe and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.